In today's episode, Project Crema gets new parts, the coolant system is put back together, and we develop a minor leak. Let's start by replacing the oil pressure sensor. This one was faulty and was showing 0 bars at idle while the engine was hot. After the new one was installed, I'm happy to report that the oil pressure now stays at a healthy 2 bars under no load. In order to tighten it, I had to reach around the exhaust manifold, and for that I removed the heat shield. I'm taking out the old fan clutch in order to replace it and cleaning everything up. New fan coupling. And clean fan blades going back together. Let's put back the alternator. I took it out to clean it because it was covered in oil. Plug back the oil pressure sensor connector. New coolant temperature sensors. And plug back the connectors. Quick wipe down and cleaning before installing the water pump. New hose clamps because the old original ones were rusty. New hose between the water pump and thermostat housing. Ten Newton meters for the 10mm small bolts. And 25 Newton meters for the big ones. New thermostat with thermostat housing. This is the coolant expansion tank bracket. I'm going to wire brush clean it, and after that it's going to receive some new black paint. New vibration damper for the pulley tensioner. 25 newton-meters. New tensioner pulley. This rusty pipe is going between two new coolant hoses, so we are going to clean it and paint it black as well. New coolant expansion tank. And as well new coolant level sensor. And a new cap to replace the 30-year-old original one. I added this pipe here that I forgot in the beginning. It's been cleaned out and painted. New coolant hose from Mercedes. I couldn't find another manufacturer for this one. New windshield washer pump. The old one was not working at all. The new gasket for the pump is in. I had to cut around it a bit. Make sure to push the pump all the way down into the gasket to be seated correctly. New hose from the coolant expansion tank to the radiator. Another new hose from Mercedes-Benz. New hose from the bottom of the radiator to the water pump. New Bosch accessory belt. Install the cleaned fan shroud. Tightening the fan clutch is a bit tricky because I don't have the right tool, but we can manage. We can say it's tight. New upper hose from the thermostat housing to the radiator. There are lots of tutorials on YouTube on how to clean the throttle body. Everything is straightforward, a quick wipe down. Just make sure not to get any liquid into the throttle body actuator. While the throttle body is already out, I'm going to take this opportunity and we are going to clean the linkage, lubricate it and put everything back together after that. Flange between the throttle body and the intake manifold. The old one was cracked and was installed with sealant. Another new flange from Mercedes in between the throttle body and the intake pipe. The old one had a hole in it from the LPG system. At this point I was surprised to discover that the thermostat housing was leaking. The fitting that goes to the expansion tank was leaking, so I ended up putting back the old original thermostat housing. After that, everything was fine. First start after putting everything back together. I let the engine idle for 15 minutes. After that I took the car for a quick ride to put some load on the cooling system. Everything looked fine, no leaks, and it was not overheating. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.